Got really bad light right now. What's up, everybody? Dragonwind here. Tonight, I'm just sitting here. I've been reflecting on a few things, and tonight I want to discuss why not Wicca. Why I'm not Wiccan, though the principles of Wicca are what drew me into paganism originally. I quickly realized that Wicca was not for me. Um, this is going to sound horrible, but one particular line, harm none, is why I've decided that Wicca was not for me because uh, at my core, I'm a realist and I, I don't know, I just think it's hard to go through life without harming anybody or anything, whether it's intentional or not. It's just really difficult to go through life without harming something. I mean, every time we, uh, whatever, every time we do our hair, every time we open a can of soda, we're harming something, harming the atmosphere, draining resources that aren't necessarily important to use. Flat irons, curling iron, television, the internet. Uh, our carbon footprint as human beings is going to do harm just by the fact of us being here. I mean, some of us do more harm than others, but all of us um, contribute to it. But anyway, um, that's not to say that I want to go through life intentionally hurting things and not feeling accountable for it. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying um, in order for me to feel comfortable in my path, I need to be completely comfortable, and I can't justifiably say that I harm none when I know full well that just the fact that my being alive is harming the environment. I mean, we're at 7 billion people on the planet, and most of them are living a very subpar life, not the best conditions. Some of them barely eat, some of them have no home, some are riddled with disease, some of them are all of those things, and I eat well every day. Um, you know, and some days I don't eat, and that's only because it was something I may have forgotten to eat. And when I think about that I forgot to eat, not because I didn't have anything to eat, but just because I had other things on my mind that I may have forgotten to eat that day. The fact that I can forget about something as essential as food, it really gives me pause to think about the people who would love to be able to forget to eat, you know. But anyway, that's why I'm not Wiccan. I label myself as pagan because paganism at its root is uh, the worship of nature and becoming one with nature, communing with nature. And that's more what I'm about, more so than the religious aspect of it. I was drawn to paganism because religion, organized religion, just wasn't. It didn't make sense to me. It never did. But um, yeah, you know, this is just a quick little vid. I had some things on my mind. I don't feel that I really expressed them very well, but it is what it is. Um, Sitting out here, listening to the rain, looking up at the moon, um, just doing a lot of thinking. You know, today is my father's birthday. He would have been 67 today. He's been gone for 33 years now. When I was 3 years old, well, 34 years. I'll be 37 next month, so 34 years he's been gone now. Oh no, I was right the first time. 33. He died in 1980. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's what got me thinking about the whole harm none aspect. You know, uh, my father committed suicide when I was 3 years old, almost four. Um, people don't really realize how much that impacts a child, but it does, drastically. You know, you think about that here the rest of your life. You think about, why, what was in their head. Me being so young, I really barely knew him. But anyway, that's what got me thinking about harm none. Because even though he did not do anything physically to my sister and myself, he harmed us quite drastically, mentally, psychologically. He did a lot of damage. But, you know, that's my whole point. Every action that we take on this earth is not always going to be positive, even though the intent behind it is not negative. Sometimes, you just impact things negatively, no matter what your intent was. And that's why I'm not Wiccan, because I'm fully aware of that, and I wouldn't feel honest within myself if I called myself a Wiccan. I just wouldn't. Blessed be.